Nah, I'm not. I ain't saying nothing.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Coach Hotaling, just give us a snapshot of the game from your point of view, please.
Yeah, we just played one of our better games of the year. Obviously, great defensive performance. We're down a man, but it didn't really affect us. Guys just played really well. So when you have good players and they're in rhythm and they're playing well, it's easy coaching, right? So, and these two guys were really special, and I thought Mage was obviously just an incredible defender. I think he's the best defender in the country, and he obviously anchors the defense and played really well. But really, really happy with the way we played. Thought we played really well tonight.
I'll start it off. 17 three-point makes 32 attempts today. It's very efficient, and Ty had more than half of those. Channeling is Justin Exum.
Yes, Justin. We were just talking about Justin Exum. Made 11 threes at Lemoyne in 2011.
Yeah.
He was close to it at 9. Pace really. We're very similar teams, but very different styles. We are number one in least number of turnovers percentage-wise in the league. They're number 1, 2 in turning us over. They're great offensive rebounding. We're number 1 in defensive rebounding percentage. We're number 2 in 2-point field goal percentage. They're number 1 in 2-point field goal percentage. And the game plan really was, I outsourced it. They outsourced it to me. The decision was to shoot it when you're open. They're going to give you open shots. And I thought our guys were really decisive with their threes. And I thought we got really good shots early and we made them. But that was the game plan. You have to make threes to beat pace. And luckily tonight, we got really good ones and we made them. And Ty going with 9 is pretty special in an NCAA tournament game.
Funny enough, most people would say they need to make threes to beat you. How were you able to really limit their good looks from the outside?
Yeah, we've matched up well against teams like Pace all year. When you don't have a shooting 5-man, we can keep Mage to the rim. And we have really good individual defenders around him as well. When you have a little bit more of a 5-out team and a 5-man that can shoot, that does bring Mage away from the rim. But they play with some players that don't make threes, which I think plays into our defense pretty well. So, we limited their threes, but they really have 2 guys that hit a high percentage and hit a lot, the Powell brothers. But after that, we were really helping. And again, Mage can find someone to guard in a game like that and really have a big impact.
I heard you talk about him just in terms of his defensive impact and sort of obviously how he changes the game for your defense. If he gives you 11 points, I mean, you got to be thrilled with that.
Yeah, and that's Quashawn Lane gets him points, right? He was good on the offensive glass tonight. Anytime we can get those points, it's a bonus. And he's a really high percentage shooter because he doesn't take bad shots. And Mage is a great free throw shooter. He's got a good touch. So when these guys are shooting threes in practice, the big guy's shooting threes in practice too. We just don't let him do as many in the game. Although we did call one for him today, we just didn't get it to him, right, Quay? But our guards, Quay is a great player, one of the best players I ever played in New Haven. I've had the luxury of coaching him. I think Mage is a beneficiary of playing with other good players, and that's really happened tonight.
Quashawn, as the quarterback of the team, you were here last year. You won a game just like this year and then lost in the semifinals. What's it going to take for you and your teammates to get to the next level?
I just think we got to bring the same energy we brought tonight. We always stress just playing together. It starts on defense. No matter what we can do on offense, you can't outwork us. That's our mentality. So, we try to just stick to the game plan, stick to our rotations. Everything's sharp, everything is swift, and everyone's talking on the same page.
Well said. Just your thoughts about tomorrow. I know I asked you before.
Yeah.
I know you don't know much about Caldwell, but just in general, what you have to do to get prepared for it.
Right. So I've studied Caldwell a little bit statistically. I mean, they're number 2 in the country in field goal percentage defense. I think we're 3rd now. So they are a very, very physical, tough, defensive-minded team, very similar to us. We'll find out some of the patterns that they run and some of the things they do on offense to try and limit their scoring. But what they did tonight was really impressive, coming to St. Anselm in a packed gym. This is a hard place to play. It's a hard team to beat. And they came in here and really played well. So I was kind of focused on our own game, and we'll focus on Caldwell next. But this will be a huge challenge for us. Anytime you're playing in the semifinals of your region, you're going to play against a good team. Now we're just going to try and find some ways where we can, find ways to score and find ways to guard them here tomorrow.
And Ty, your 4th trip to Manchester this year.
5th. Oh, no, 5th to New Hampshire. 4th to Manchester.
Right, 4th. So you must be tired of driving up to the city, but you must be feeling good after your performance today.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I just want to shout out my teammates, and shout out my coaches for they just kept me in it. Even when, like even when all the bad calls was going against my way a little bit, I had the coaches talk to me. I had my teammates so just talk to me as well. So I appreciate that from them.
Good. All right. Thank you, John.
Great, thank you guys, appreciate it.
Congrats, guys.
Yep, see you tomorrow.